Good evening, class. My name is Bobby Glaspie,
And I'm Dontavius Tyler.
and our topic this evening will be Lake Michigan College. LMC is one of two colleges located in Benton Harbor, Michigan, the other college being Western Michigan University. LMC promotes success in our youth and our community, and also gets you the skills you need to be successful in life, whether it being you finding your certain occupation or looking for a four-year college transfer.
LMC houses 3,740 students, 2% being on student loans, 50 cent, 56, dang, 50 cent.
Yeah, we started that up good too.
Lake Michigan College houses 3,740 students, 1,225 of those students being full-time, 2,513 of them being part-time. I hope you like our introduction. Stay tuned for the interview with Mike Tucker and Jim Brown.
Go.
All right.
What is your perception of how Lake Michigan College affects our community in a positive way?
Well, there are a lot of folks now that have suffered some kind of dislocation from work. So you've seen a lot of, especially in this area, in manufacturing. So a lot of folks have lost their jobs there. They've been doing that for 10, 20 years, most of their adult life. So the college has an opportunity for those folks to be retrained. Their connection to Michigan Works helps out a lot as well, because we're a national partner. The employers are telling us what we need. We go to the college and are able to set up some trainings that meet the needs of the employers.
Okay.
So we take folks that have been dislocated, that don't have the skills, give them the skills upgrade, and then connect them to employers. That's what we're supposed to be all about. So without Lake Michigan College in this region, you might have to go to South Bend, they might have to go to Kalamazoo. We all know how much gas prices are nowadays, so it's just easier. And who knows the needs of the community more than a college that is based in their own community?
That's right. Next question, Mr. Wood. Do you think Lake Michigan College affects your ability to be employed by employers?
I think it goes back to the first question, pretty similar. So I think the skills upgrades, I think also that the college does work with local employers to upskill their existing workforce. If you need to go back and get an associate's degree, or we do some incumbent worker training, or even retrain some of their employers. Modern Era in Niles is a perfect example of it. They do a lot of work for GM and Ford. One of the toughest skills to find is welding, and they aluminum welding. So they came into the college. They had some folks that were good welders, but they weren't certified to do the aluminum weld. So they got 15 people, enrolled them, paid for it. All 15 of them hired or got raises to go work for aluminum. So that's kind of how it matches up.
All right, thanks. Third question.
How did Lake Michigan College influence you to be successful?
Well, I worked in the Michigan Works system prior to with another contractor. I worked for Lewis Cass ISD. When LMC bid on the services for the one-stop Michigan Works, I was then interviewed and then selected to be the director of operations. So influenced me to be a better employee. I would think just working with the college, connecting me to more resources. Before, I didn't know really what the community college had to offer. And then also my direct boss, Bob Harrison, who's the president of LMC now, has been instrumental in my development. He's probably one of the smartest guys I've ever met. He's calm, he's knows everybody, very professional. I think just trying to model myself after him has helped me a lot.
Would you recommend youth in the community to start college at LMC?
Oh, definitely. I mean, my particular situation, I was lucky enough to have parents that my dad could pay for school, but I didn't have the maturity level when I went. So I went away to school, and I was a slacker, screwed around, didn't do a whole lot. I didn't have the maturity level, didn't know what to expect from college. I got by in high school, I did okay, but I didn't put a whole lot of effort into it. I think at least going one semester at a community college would give kids the understanding, oh, okay, this is college, this is serious business. I don't waste my parents' money, I don't want to waste my own money. Get your feet wet with something and kind of understand where it's at. And plus, you know, it's smaller classroom, you get more instruction. If you're not the greatest student, I think that helps tremendously. You know, you go up to some place like Western where there's 40,000 kids, you can get lost.
True.
So I think the community college is definitely a good start.
What type of historical events happened at Lake Michigan College that are still in effect today?
Oh, wow. I don't know about any historical events. I think there's been some historical figures that had been there. I think part of the, I think it's Southwestern Michigan Economic Club has a lot of historical figures they've had. And Colin Powell's been there, President Bush, Tony Blair, Gorbachev has been there. So it's, I guess, this historical meeting place. I don't think there's anything historical. I don't think they've made anything or came up with it. I really, you know, have to research that, but I don't think there's too much history at the college.
Okay. If you were to estimate the average amount of people that were enrolled in LMC, what would that estimated amount be to your knowing per year?
You know, I would have to research that, but I know each year, the last 3 years, enrollment has climbed at least 30%,
Okay.
which is significant. I think what you see is in an economic downturn, then you see more people going and enrolling at the community college, so that's growing. I think as they expand and open up different programming, work with employers, they came up a couple years ago with energy production to support the 2 nuclear plants we have in this area. So just like anything else, the community college is just like any business. You know, just like McDonald's, they want to come up with a new hamburger to get you to go buy them. So they want to come up with something that's relevant for your education. So I would say students, because, you know, full-time and it's a community college, so you've got people in and out. I'd really have to talk to the dean of students to actually give you a good number on there, but I would assume there's probably a good 3,000-4,000 students that go to the school.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for your time.
No problem. No problem. Thanks, guys. Good job. Good job.
All right. Do you think computer technology is a beneficial skill to have in life?
Oh yeah, because everything has a computer in it nowadays, from your car to, you know, almost toasters have microprocessors in it. So from now until forever, computer technology is going to be an important skill to have.
Right. Okay. Thanks for that. What are the chances of computer technology related employees getting laid off? Is that risk high, or?
I would say it's probably no better or worse than other things, because there are a lot of people going into computers now. So there's plenty of people out in the market competing for positions, and also people are making their computer operations more lean, so you can get the same amount done with fewer people. So, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not. I don't think it's any better than than another typical job or something like that.
Okay, thanks for that. My partner here has 2 questions for you.
Out of the subjects here at Lake Michigan College, which one has the highest graduate rate?
That I'm not sure. I don't have the statistics. People like John Selman upstairs, one of the deans, would have that kind of statistics.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to ask someone else that. I tend to deal more with the little detail type stuff rather than the overall things like enrollment and graduation statistics and things like that. And I know they keep very close track on that information too, so they would be able to give you good information on that.
Okay. Now, given your time here, what is some experience that you've been through that you expect, like, the children to go through if they come to you?
You mean employment-wise or education-wise?
As far as education.
Education-wise? I've worked here for about 3 years now. And what really has struck me about Lake Michigan College is that the people who, run the place, from administrators to instructors and things, this is more than a job. They really honestly want the students to succeed. And so whether, regardless of what program you're in, you can always rely on good support from the people here. And that's, to me, that's just as important as the actual subject matter you're taking. And I've always been very impressed and pleased with the quality of the support here, and really they really care about the students and whether they succeed.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's all the questions we have. In addition to successfully completing Lake Michigan College, it also promotes a healthy body and peace of mind.
That is why Lake Michigan College is a very beneficial college to attend, because it has so many opportunities.
So come on down to our college, where we do is the best, and the best is does.
LMC is also partnered with Western Michigan University, which is Southwest campus is also located on LMC's campus.
The partnership with LMC and Western Michigan University allows Benton Harbor residents to further their education to a master's or bachelor's degree.